And Wall Street Journal editorial board member and author of a brand new book, The Intimidation Game, Kimberly Strassel, says the left just wants to control information. Kimberly goes on the record from New York City. Good evening.
Hi.
So what are your thoughts on this whole business about this tape? Am I making sort of much ado about nothing, that it was edited out and they're claiming transparency, or is this something?
No, it's because this is all part of the same game, Greta. They want to control information, and they do that two ways. They do it in the ways you're talking about right now by censoring the transcript, cutting bits out of press conferences, censoring journalist questions. But the other side of it is that they suppress their opponent's speech, and they do it through intimidation. And that's what my book is about, these cases of the IRS putting 400 Tea Party groups on ice for 2 election seasons, a Wisconsin prosecutor waging a John Doe probe, and it's all designed to intimidate people out of the political process.
You know, I can accept the truth, whatever it may be, and I really like transparency, and I figure they don't own the government, you know, that they represent them, you know, we lend them power. But, you know, you've got the situation where even in Benghazi, it was so silly. For about 3 weeks, they kept telling us the same silly story, like we were, I keep saying it's like we're stupid, that it was a video that provoked it. I mean, it's like, this is what I don't get, is that the Obama administration, maybe they think they're too smart for the rest of us. But, you know, it's like, you know, if they would just tell it to us straight, we can accept the truth, you know. But it's like, that's what I don't get, is the lack of transparency, plus saying that it is.
Well, look, you also, I think they feel that they need to control all the information and tell people how to think about things because they're continuing to make mistakes. Look, the war against radical Islam is not going well, so they don't want to talk honestly about it.
But I think the American people, at least for me, I can accept a mistake, you know, because I know it's a tough job, and I know it's tough to predict how to do this. What I can't accept is when I feel like they're trying to pull a fast one on me and trying to make me believe something that simply is not true, or when they take words out thinking that I can't have it when 3 days before the FBI director told us what the words are. That's what I can't accept. Because then you lose confidence.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And they do it not just in regards to things like they should just be able to say this isn't going well and we'll trade course, but they also do it when they have made mistakes. I mean, look at what happened in the IRS, which is part of my book. You know, they have been out for the last years telling everybody that this was the fault of a couple of line agents in Cincinnati who didn't understand the law. The reality is that we know from investigations that we know who did this, we know who inspired it, we know how it happened, we knew who was targeted, and what we also know is that no one's been held to account.
I keep going back to the thing is, it's like they must think that, I don't know what they think about the rest of us if they peddle this stuff that's so obviously incomplete or, you know, slippery. But anyway, Kimberly, thanks and congratulations on the new book.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.